When was the last time LeBron James in a Lakers uniform was a part of a team that had 3 players who could score 30 on any given night? That's where I'm at right now. At any given night, Austin Reeves, he can drop 30 when LeBron and or Luka doesn't play. Keep in mind, when LeBron or Luka don't play, Austin Reeves averages 25. He scored 40 before. He scored 32 most recently within the last 3 games. So Reeves can give you 30 at any point in time. LeBron James just gave you 40 against the Blazers when Luka didn't play. So you know LeBron can give you 30, 40 at any point in time. And then Luka, most recently on Saturday, just gave you a 30-piece. Remember back in the day, James, Don't Shady, we used to do the show together. You have to pray for Lonnie Walker to score for the Lakers to advance. These are true stories.
Don't do Lonnie.
I remember having to pray for Lakers could not find buckets. D'Angelo Russell was capable of getting a bucket, but the problem is he couldn't play no defense. Now the Lakers have a team that any given day, LeBron, Luka, Reeves can give you 30. That matters as an era where you got to score points. The other thing you'll have to remember, there is no more significant win you could suggest in the last 3 months for the Lakers than the one they had on Saturday. The Lakers had lost to the Nuggets in the first round last year, lost to the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals the year before, and we're talking sweeps. Not just basic losses. We're talking sweeps. The Lakers had lost to the Nuggets, I believe, 9 consecutive times. And now you come out here and you get not just the dub, you get a convincing dub. Like, Shady, this was the best plausible litmus test for the Lakers in my mind, this dub. Luka's first game there, obviously the Lakers got a big dub, but it was against a lowly team. I don't care about that. But you're going to have to beat and get past the Nuggets if you want to go far in the playoffs. Too soon for me to say 2-5 is championship level, but not so soon that I can't assess Austin Reeves is getting significantly better. Luka Doncic, he's starting to fit in. LeBron James, you know what he's capable of. Now I want to see them put it all together on a consistent basis.
Yeah, this was a tough question for me, though, right? Because, you know, I'm a super basketball lover, right? Big fan. Real quick. The Mavs, y'all get ready, because Luka's coming.
Yes,
You're going to see him real soon. That's going he warming up. He going to be angry as hell. Anyway, the reason why it was a tough question for me is because I said, are they really championship ready now? Luka just getting there, right? They don't really have a real true big for real. Defense is an issue. But they've been playing decent on defense. And then you got Luka, though. I've seen Luka carry a team with less. And now you give me my number 2 is LeBron James? So I won't say, yes, they are championship ready today. I think they'll get better and better, obviously. But the Austin Reeves thing is one that's really a question mark. Because, yes, he's looking good right now, but I've seen this before. Before they paid Austin Reeves, he was doing this, balling out, getting points. Like, who's number 15? Who is this guy, right? Gave him a nickname, AR-15, because he's balling out. We get to the playoffs. Can't find him. Defense. Whoever you guard, we going at number 15. I don't know if y'all remember this. We going at it, and then on offense, are you really scoring?
But 2-5. I would say this, though, big dog. We have not seen this level of Austin Reeves on a consistent basis. Like, Austin Reeves was kind of a flash in the pan. But again, I'm not so old that I have forgotten THT. Remember, THT back in 2021, Orton Tucker. Lakers paid him some bread, and then all of a sudden they realized he's not the guy. Austin Reeves is different. Like, because what I'm seeing from Reeves, he just dropped 40, if I'm not mistaken, right before the All-Star break, and then he backdoored and he gave you 32 just 3 games ago. So the reason, James, I'm not convinced yet, but the reason you could sell me on the Lakers being an actual legitimate championship team is because Austin Reeves is continuing to progress. J.J. Redick, we're going to talk about him later. He actually has this team playing at a high level.
Before you go, I just want to say, like, because let's make it more about Luka and LeBron. Because I watched Luka carry squads, right? And you know what LeBron does. The Austin Reeves thing is the question mark. Because I've seen him play well. This ain't the first. See, everybody's saying, this is not the first time he played well. In the playoffs, though, it's a different story, right? We don't have to go on a road game or back-to-back. We focus on this team. 7-game series, right? And now the game plan is different. Because I remember asking, like, all my basketball guys, like, yo, how the hell he was going crazy in the regular season, then to get the playoffs? It's like he ain't playing defense, and it's like they target him wherever he's at. And then on offense, he ain't scoring them high clips. And they told me, said, Shady, the game plan and the scouting report is way different in the playoffs. And I got to see AR-15. I don't even start calling that. I got to see Austin Reeves play well in the playoffs. Because I think he's playing well, but I got to see it in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a couple things, too, because to me, they are championship ready. And they championship ready because they got 2 of the best players in the world that make everybody around them better. And, Shady, I think that's what's different now. AR-15 ain't got to do all this with the ball and all that stuff. My bad. Austin Reeves, he ain't got to do all that stuff with the basketball. You have 2 dudes at any given moment that make everybody around you better. That's number 1. Number 2, who in the West scaring you? The OKC Thunder, the best team right now. They're not scaring nobody. Extremely young. They got in the playoffs last year and did not play well. Who's scaring you? So right now, if you said the Lakers and the OKC Thunder is in the Western Conference Finals, who are you taking?
Of course, the Lakers.
You understand what I'm saying? But you shouldn't. The OKC Thunder are a really good They better than the Lakers. You shouldn't, but you're taking them
until they figure it out, and then they start to win like that. Like James was saying, they're 2 games back from the Memphis Grizzlies for number 2 in the Western Conference. Like, as they're figuring it out. So for me, it's like J.J. Redick, you have a top 10 coach in the league for him. What he's doing right now, I feel like he's already a top 10 coach in the league.
Doing great.
You have 2 of the best players in the league with AR-15 as the number 3. I like that.
Austin
Reeves. But my biggest thing was like, and everyone up here, we were worried about their defense, at least what they would look like, right? Okay, Joker had 12.6 turnovers, only made 2 shots season low. Lakers had 15 steals and forced 22 Denver turnovers. To me, the Nuggets are one of the best teams in the West, and when you go head-to-head, Luka scores 32. We were worried about defending. Yeah, look, they don't have a big, but when you get those 3 players playing like they're playing right now, they look hard to beat, in my opinion.
I think this is what Shady said, is that, like,
come on, I'm telling you.
The effort can be coached, right? Effort, like, shooting is skill.
Yeah.
Defense, more often than not, is will, to the most part. So that's why if y'all watch the postgame, J.J. Redick was like, if y'all give this effort every single game, we will go a long way. J.J. Redick said, I had to redo my standard of how good this team can be after watching this game. He said that in the locker room after the game. Yeah. Because he was like, if y'all continue to commit this effort, you cannot teach any player to shoot the ball like Luka shoots the ball. No. You can't teach anybody the IQ that LeBron James has. You can't teach anybody to play the game from an offensive prowess perspective the way the Lakers do. But what you can hope to do is get the Lakers to play with more effort.
Let me ask you, because if the Lakers are blowing out by 23 points, one of the best teams in the NBA, would you say that with the Nuggets?
Over the last 4 years, 1,000%.
Okay. And so for you, how can you say they're not championship level when you're blowing out a team and you're not even gelled yet for you?
Because of what Shady said, and Shady said it very well. Regular season, I've had to learn even more. Yeah. Regular season and post, Chase, you gonna, like, it's totally different.
But the only thing with that, Acho, is we seen Luka ball in the postseason with less.
Yes.
And now you give him LeBron James and a solid supporting cast, and you don't think that in the playoffs, those 2, I'm not talking about Austin Reeves. You don't think those 2 can show up and will this team to victory? You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I don't look at the regular season like that. And I think in football, regular season matters, right? Because every game counts. Basketball, I mean, there's times when you see, teams that, like the Lakers. There's times when they're in the freaking playing game, and they go away to the West Coast. Yeah, so basketball's different. And another thing is, like, we just talked about James, is the reason why I had concerns is some of the supporting cast. Like, I don't know how well Austin's going to play in the playoffs, right? Yeah. And the defense and the bigs. But then when I think of Luka and LeBron, like, yo, that should be enough. Because I watched Luka with Brunson as his number 2, right? And I've seen Luka just carry him. Yeah. So that's why it's hard with this team, and it's so early. I think we'll really understand once the seeding is done and we see who the Lakers are playing in the playoffs. Because that's what really matters.
Yeah. The other thing, though, we have to remember is LeBron last year in the playoffs, we saw it, he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Like, this LeBron is so interesting to me because I can't judge it, James. Like, the fact that LeBron went to Madison Square and I think he had a crazy triple-double. Then he backdoored against the Blazers, I think it was Thursday, and dropped a 40-piece. Yeah. Mind you, he didn't play during the All-Star week because his ankle or his calf was hurt. So I'm thinking, you know what, he's going to come in the first game back, maybe against the Hornets, maybe have like 12, maybe have 16. He's hurt. He backdoor gave you 20-plus, a near triple-double, if I'm not mistaken. Then the Blazers gives you 40-plus. I'm just curious, Shady, like, will this LeBron run out of steam?
Oh, listen, I never doubt LeBron.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm going to say no. I think he's going to keep rolling.
But even
he's getting better and better and better. Only thing I want to ask y'all, though, because this is a conversation I've been having with all my friends, is like, what happens when they got to have it moment, right? Because I seen the last time they got to have a moment, the ball went in Luka's hands.
You're saying who takes the ball? Yeah.
And I truly believe, it sounds crazy, but
Gotta be Luka.
It gotta be Luka.
Gotta be Luka.
Because Luka's